Ours to Protect. Brought to you by Ireland's Classic Hits Radio, the IBI, and funded by Comisiún na Meán with the television licence fee. Check out ourstoprotect.ie for more information.
It's Ours to Protect on Ireland's Classic Hits Radio with Traic Brain, and this week we're looking at a brand new Irish product combining a heat pump or air conditioning system with a car charging point called EVACHS. This is available to buy for the home, but it would be especially useful at a business premises for staff and customers to charge up their car while they're on site. To find out how it all works, I met up with EVACHS CEO Jeff Aherne.
So we know there's a shortage of charge points globally. That's effective, right? So it's one of the biggest problems people say is it's not range anxiety anymore because the cars can reach. It's when I get there, is the charger full, right? So there's not enough charges, and I think that's accepted. But there is this thing in the world called an air conditioning system, which is identical to a heat pump. It provides your heating and cooling in all your offices, your restaurants, your bars and your hotels. It exists. And it's outside.
You see those things up high on the side of the wall.
Yeah, let's call it the big box. That big box sits there with pigeons landing on all day, right? But it does a wonderful function. It's much more efficient than oil and gas. It is replacing oil and gas. It is the way forward. It is a heat pump. We just call it air conditioning. It's the exact same thing, right? It's you're pumping heat from one place to another. But they're outside, so we had this idea that why can't we put an electric vehicle charger into it? And in doing so, we open up this array, this vast network of air conditioning systems, of which there's 2.5 billion globally, going to 3.5 billion. There'll always be more air conditioning units than electric vehicles. Yeah. So why can't we use that network, that existing network, to charge cars? And we did, and that's what we've done. And it will be available in the next month or two in the first restaurants, hotels, bars. The first gyms have requested them, so you could literally be going into the gym, doing your exercise, going up to the back of the air conditioning system and plugging in your car, and away you go.
Offers a lot more to the consumer when they're coming to your business.
Yeah, and for sure. And in the latter half of the year, there'll be a payment gateway on this air conditioning system. So that means people that were putting in air conditioning units in the past, it was a sunk cost. You had to have your air conditioning to heat and cool your building. Well, now your air conditioner can pay for itself because there'll be a payment gateway on it. So it'll be selling electricity effectively to charge the vehicle. So the premises owners will be able to get some revenue out of it. The manufacturers of the air conditioning systems, and of course ourselves, will be able to get revenue out of that. And it's not just an Irish problem. Globally, there are countries just like Japan that do not have a charging network, but they sell 7 million air conditioning units a year. That's the kind of logic that we're thinking through, that these air conditioning units, a proportion of them, will come with charges and literally solve a problem overnight.
So when you already have an air conditioning unit and you know that you're going to have one, you could just have this for free on top of it. Basically, it's just...
an air conditioning unit, it's an add-on, and it's a fraction of the cost of the air conditioning unit. And again, it's cheaper than putting in a separate charger. So we've met a lot of consultant engineers. We've won the Architect's Choice Awards. This is, they believe, and we believe, a future product, and the only way that we can get chargers into people's hands as quickly as possible.
Tell us a bit more about the website and how people can find out a bit more if they want to get in contact with you about it.
Yeah, so some people call it EVACHS, some people call it EVACHS. We don't mind as long as you talk about it. It is EVACHS.com, and you can log on. All the information is there. We are the first in the world to do this. So this is now an Irish technology, but it's been looked at by particularly Mitsubishi Electric as our first OEM partner, and it will roll out globally.
Okay. Well, listen, we wish you all the best with it, Jeff. It's a great idea, and we wish you all the best with it. EVACHS.com.
EVACHS, we call it EVACHS, yeah.
EVACHS.com.
You can call it what you like.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, cheers.
It seems like such a sensible and inevitable way to cut down on costs when eco-fitting your place of work. If you want to know a bit more about them, check them out online at EVACHS.com. That's EVACHS. It's time now for another domestic recycling dilemma. Can envelopes with windows be placed in the home recycling bin?
No, I take the windows out. So then I recycle the paper bit of the envelope.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think it can, no.
I would tear out the window, paper in the bin, paper in the recycling bin, window in the actual bin.
So if the window is plastic, no, you can't put it in your general bin, yeah?
The paper part can, yes, I think.
Yes. Recyclable?
No, you have to take the window out.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No. Oh, wait, yes.
So essentially, everybody there was a little bit right and a little bit wrong. If there is a window in the envelope, this should be removed and both parts should then be placed in the household recycle bin. Don't forget that you can listen back to all the features on the Hours to Protect page on classichits.ie or at hourstoprotect.ie.
Hours to Protect is funded by Commission Namian with the television licence fee and is a partnership between Ireland's Classic Hits Radio and the Independent Broadcasters of Ireland. Check out hourstoprotect.ie for more information.